Bound by Fate and Blood by Jenna O'Malley. The Merna Annals, Book 1. Chapter 13. Nephtyri. Nephtyri shuddered into the chilly sea winds, calmly whipping through her onyx hair. Tucking a long strand over her ear proved futile, so she took her eyes off the rising moon and followed the wind's direction. At a distance, she tracked him in the soft light. "You look beautiful." The warm resonance of his voice tickled her ears as she accepted the hand he offered. He pulled her into the circle of his cloak against the breeze. Nuzzling into the embrace, she burrowed the crown of her head under his chin. "If such greetings await me each night, I might not mind the ocean's chill." Death cries pierced their ears. "Lass, run!" He shoved her between the shoulder blades. "No!" She turned to see him slain. When she ran to cradle his life fading from him, a shadow latched onto her and hauled her away. "Let me go! I must help him!" "Listen to me! Unhand me! Christian, do not leave!" Familiar fingers wrapped around her tighter. "Open your eyes, lass." "I'm right here." Calming words in a language she did not recognize flooded her ears as tears streamed down her face. She knew his voice and the lulling feeling it left against her back. "Breathe, Nephtyri." When she stirred from the astral nightmare, she could not remain in the comforting circle of Christian's arms. Reclaiming dignity, she sat up from her bed. She took ample courage when moving away from him. The blankets couldn't cover her shame of calling out his name in the nightmare, though. Christian's breath hitched at the sight of so much skin, and he turned away with heat rushing to his face. "What are you doing here?" He ignored her snappish tone. "Malice said you wanted me here for the day. I did not intend to arrive so early." "No, I overslept." She drained the glass of water sitting on her bedside table and flashed across the room. She stepped to a simple vanity while putting on a robe. He watched her fingers smooth it across her backside and thighs to sit down, and the feeling of his gaze wasn't entirely unwanted. Wisdom encouraged his back to face hers as she dressed. The groan escaping her lips as she fought through her tangled hair seemed to annoy him. He strode across the room and yanked the brush from her hand, while muttering something about distractions and frustrations. While she claimed to have overslept, grouchiness prevailed between them. She'd hardly slept at all. When she refused to comply, he cursed. She growled as he won the brush to press through the knots. She whimpered under his heavy-handedness, so he adjusted. "Did you do this for Anna Karina?" "Several times, though her hair is curly where yours is straight as pressed silk." She didn't relax, as he might have hoped. "What about the dream bothers you so, Nephtyri?" "Nothing you could understand." She yanked her brush free and flashed across the room. "Maria will bring you dinner. Bathe again and sleep." Once she disappeared, she could hear him sigh. "Why must she be so alluring? Why do I dream of her? And seemingly, her of me?"